Meghan and Harry in hot water as 2,000 signatures from German taxpayers force the Sussexes to leave the Invictus Games. Meghan Markle has been accused of trying to upstage Prince Harry at the Invictus Games. Meghan's been spotted enjoying sporting events with her husband, often being mobbed by adoring fans in the process. Speaking on GB News, Andrew Pierce accused her of pushing Harry out of the way before delivering her speech. "She's there and she's trying to upstage him," he said. She goes on the stage and what does she do? She pushes him out of the way and takes the microphone off of him. I can't stand Meghan. I've got to be honest, she's a menace. It all comes as Lady C reveals on her newest video that the German taxpayers were so mad about paying for Harry and Meghan's demands, they have 2,000 signatures in protest. Germany needs to shout this from the rooftops, otherwise they'll paint the picture that they were successful. According to reports from Germany, it says Harry's lost his magic touch and people have lost interest in him. Harry was doing well in his Invictus speech until he mentioned that Meghan was Nigerian. Then the crowd went dead silent. He was trying to upstage Mike Tyndall's podcast. Neither Harry nor Meghan play a role in the German media. Even the gossip press is strangely silent. Hardly an article or headline about the two of them. It's almost as if the Invictus Games weren't happening at all. The exact opposite of King Charles' state visit to Germany. However, if you do a Google image search for Invictus Games, pretty much every picture has either Harry in it, and now Harry and Meghan together photos are taking over from other media like Daily Mail. However, if you do a Google image search for Invictus Games, pretty much every picture has either Harry or Meghan in it, and now Harry and Meghan together photos are taking over from other media like the Daily Mail. And I have to say, it's not a good look. There are no pictures of the veterans in action. It's going to be very bad PR for Harry and Meghan. Meghan's constantly gurning towards any camera pointing in her direction, or both of them are very self-consciously touching each other, just as they've been rehearsing back home probably. They just have no idea whatsoever how bad it looks. The Invictus Games should be about the veterans and the sport, not the Harkles. The problem for them is that there's such a groundswell of people who despise this kind of selfishness and greed that any money-making projects in the future risk being destroyed by people holding them to account. This selfish little publicity stunt by them is going to backfire. The injustice of what Harry and Meghan are doing and the arrogance of these two annoys people a lot. So when, if that ever happens, Meghan starts flogging snake oil on a cheap and nasty flea market Instagram account, people will swamp it with complaints. But it won't just be her account as much as it will be the businesses that try and get Meghan to advertise stuff. Dior suffered the same fate when Meghan indirectly via third parties bragged about how much money she was about to be paid by Dior. Dior had to make a very quick and loud denial, and the same fate is going to befall any business who wants to hook up with them.